Hello. Today we're going to be doing a review on a Deceptor Max 2.0 no glow cellular trailer camera. Um, Lots of features on it. It is 100-foot range for flash, 40 megapixel pictures, 1440 high def video with audio. Its trigger speed is 0.3 seconds, so it's fast on the trigger. Um, it does photo bursts from 1 to 9 photos in a trip, and you can set your trip between incidences to trigger times basically wherever you want. Um, it has a 12-volt auxiliary battery pack plug. Of course, your mounting plug right here. The case is very rugged, very durable. It has a sloped back, which I think is kind of unique. I haven't seen that before, um, and I do like it. The antenna folds, which I don't. My other ones don't do that, so I thought that was cool. Has a huge door clasp hinge. That, and you open it up, and it shows the 16 battery pack that it takes. It's hefty. Lights are at the same spot. Off switch down there. Comes over to this. You have a USB-C connector port right here. You have no SD slot. You can't use an SD card with this cellular camera. It touts 16 gigabytes of internal storage, which by the time you get the software and all that stuff on here, you're looking at about 14 to 14.5 gigs of usable storage memory. To get that off, I use this C2C because I transfer it onto my phone. You will need something of this sort with a C on one end, and if you have like an iPhone and it still has one of the old adapters, you'll need that. If you're going to put it onto a computer that you carry around, like a laptop or something like that, your phone charger that allows data to be flow through it would work just fine. But you're going to need one of these to get it off there. This isn't a bundle. It's just strap, camera, no SD card, and no batteries. $120 or $119.99. The packages for the cellular packages for it are $15 a month for unlimited. It does on-demand photos or videos, and they just count as your towards your count of, say you got the minimum package in it, or the mid package, which is like 1,200 photos. It just counts against that. What you can do is, if you get the unlimited, you can buy. It also does a live feed, and it's up to 5 minutes at a time. You can pay for live feed $5 extra, so it turns it into $20 for unlimited, with the $5 added for the live feed, and that gives you 60 minutes of live feed for the month. And again, it'll allow you to live feed for up to 5 minutes at one time. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's $15 if you don't get the live feed, but the live feed's pretty cool. It's not crystal clear, but it is nice. You can see what's going on, and it is clear, just not crystal clear. The photos are excellent. I love the photos. Photos are great. The videos are phenomenal. They're really clear, really crisp. The nighttime has a little bit of grainy at times, but other than that, it's really good. Um, I'm not a big fan of the no SD card. I'm kind of old school in that. I like having the SD cards. I think 16 gigs is shorting this camera. I think a minimum of 64 gigs would be more appropriate. They did change the formatting for the photos and the videos. They are a MOV instead of like an MP4 format, which there's a pretty significant size difference between the two of those. So they did find a different way to condense those so they can hold more on the 16 gigs, which I had it out in the field, so I've been running it. If you were to get 30 photos, 32 photos a day, you would approximately be able to leave it out in the field at that rate, for that rate, about 20 days. That would give you about 640 videos on that 14.5, 14 gigs that's left. Photos, you probably wouldn't have to worry about it. You could probably leave it up for a month or so. Now, if you're getting 75, 80 videos a day, it's gonna be you probably won't even get, you might get a week out of it, maybe. I find with mine, now that's the MP4 formats, that's the other formats, the even with the 64 gig card that I would use, 3 or 4 days is all I would get at my main setup, and I have a lot of action on it. That's all I'm going to get out of it. So I that's kind of a bummer, but I'm willing to see how it works and how it does, and if it can handle it. But I think it's a really good camera. I think the operating system's really good. One of the things that it does tout is a dual core um, processor, so it can be taking photos and videos, and at the same time they can send them. So there's not that delay in they take the video, they take the photos, and then it stops everything and it goes to send it. So you're missing some action. The dual core is supposed to eliminate that, which I have to say, I said it is quick. It's very quick. So to me, the only thing that I hold a little bit of an issue with is the no SD card and the fact that they only put 16 gigs on this. Um, you're going to have updates. That's going to eat into that internal memory. So I think they shorted it. I think they could have done better on that. But for the little that I've used it and had it out in the field, it's done well. And I'm going to show you some videos and photos, and we'll get back to it after that. Well, I hope this review helped you out deciding whether you wanted to try this camera or not. Like I say, other than the SD or lack thereof SD slot, I really do like the camera. It seems to function very well. Takes very good photos and videos, as shown. Um, yeah. So hope you enjoyed. And any questions, leave a comment. And hope you're having a good day.